Definition for a boat: a hole in the water into which one throws money. Beautiful day to be on the water. It's gonna be a cold ride to where I'm going. Water clarity is clear. Hopefully trout are biting. They were biting good last weekend. Boys were gonna come with me, but they bailed out because they said it was gonna be too cold. It's actually nicer out now than it was out last weekend as far as sitting still wise. The wind ain't blowing. So we get out there, see what happens. Get the old boat untied. Get out away from the dock, and we will square the boat away. Yes, my kids and my wife, I can't stand a cluttered up boat. When it comes to boats, I have OCD. Bad OCD. You go to my shop or my shed, stuff's just scattered everywhere. But you get in my boat, everything has a place. That's how I lost my phone before. Turned out to be just riding and checking out the new boat. It's the third time we've had it out. Got a little issue going on with the engine. we took it for a test run after I bought it, and well, getting it ready for the fishing trip last weekend with the wife and the kids. We caught a bunch of sea trout. I'll put those pictures in the video. At that spot that we were just at. I checked the oil, and I noticed I was about a ½ inch to an inch overfill with oil. It didn't smell gassy, but I went ahead and brought it down to the correct level, and went out. We put about 40 miles on the boat that day total. We went out to a reef. It's in the big river, old bridge. Bridge debris, and a barge and a landing craft, and getting it ready for this trip. Checked the oil, and I was about 2 inches, 2.5 inches overfilled. It didn't really smell like gas, but I knew the oil it was thinned out. I went and changed it, and you can see the gas sheen in the oil. And when I changed it, you could smell the gas. So I've changed. I just went on change oil. I got online and did a little research. And it's a common problem. You're gonna find a forum somewhere online. And I'm not too familiar with these 4-strokes. And one of 3 possible things. I know the boat's overpropped. I ruled that out because that would take a long time lugging the engine to get that much oil in one trip of 40 miles. The other thing is the diaphragm and the fuel pump, low pressure fuel pump. If this has never been changed in 20 years, it's a good possibility that rubber got a small hole in it. And every time it pumps, it puts oil in there, or gas in the oil. So that's kind of what I'm leaning to. The other was the thermostat. And thermostat, how could that be? Well, from what I read, the supposedly Yamaha technicians on these forums, the thermostat stuck open or just dissolved away. The engine can't get up to running temperature, and the rings won't seal on the cylinder wall. And a lot of people said that that was their problem, that were having this issue, that's what their problem was. So, both parts are under $100 for both of them. We're gonna run it today, see how much oil we make. We're not going far. We're probably gonna put about maybe 15 miles on it total. And when we get back to the house, we'll check the oil. Both things are easy to fix. And I think the diaphragm for the fuel pump is $40, and the hopefully I get there and I don't have to get a fuel pump. But the damn fuel pump is $206. That's OEM. I won't put anything but OEM on my outboards because it's good enough for the factory. It's good enough for me. And, so we're gonna check it out. That's why I'm not going down to another creek that I was told about. It's got high banks. Supposed to be a trout hot spot, but it's 15 miles just to get there from the landing, and I'm not going to make that run today knowing that I've got an issue like that. So anyway, I'm going to get you over there and get out this creek and open her up. We're in about 6 foot of water right now. It's just nice cruising. For all of y'all who hadn't fast forwarded to the end and see that we ain't caught nothing, thanks for hanging out and listening to me. Man, it's awesome out here. I just love being on the water. Oh, there's our dolphin we almost run over. You gotta come up sometime. There he is. Maybe camera shy. When I was coming in here, running in here full throttle, he was just probably 10 feet offside the boat. And I yelled, "Oh shit." Don't worry, I'm not worried about getting demonetized. I don't have enough viewers to get monetized anyway. There he's right out there. He won't come up for some reason. He's camera shy. But and I went to swing the camera around and I closed the flap. There he is. And I closed the flap and I couldn't get it open in time. When I turned around and looked, he was riding in my wake and he disappeared. Alright, time's a-wasting. Hope y'all saw him. There he is. Alright, I'm gonna turn the camera off and get on out of here. You're trying to cut out on me right there. And she'll pick back up. Got about a mile to the dock. If I can just get to the dock, I'll be happy. And I'll figure out how to get on the trailer later. Well, we made it back to the dock, and yeah, I either get water in the fuel or my low pressure fuel pump's going out. So I haven't making a lot. I haven't checked it. When we get it out on the trailer, we'll check and see how much the oil level's risen. And but yeah, sucks. But yeah, it's either water and fuel or my low pressure pump about to go out. It's one of the two. She was not happy trying to get up to the dock. There's if you've made it this far, awesome. But here's a story that is kind of cool. Before my time, the boat that I have at the house, that I don't know if I showed y'all or not, but it's an old fiberglass boat. It was built in the 50s, and my grandparents bought it in 78, and it's the boat I was raised in, and it's got the floor tore all out of it. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, they had an old Johnson Seahorse on it, and they were out around Hilton Head. This is back in the 70s, before Hilton Head growed up like it did. And the motor was wanting to cut out and act up, and was only running on one cylinder. And one of the guys that was with my grandfather, he'd named the boat Chug-a-Lug, and it stuck with it, and it earned that name because that that seahorse, man, that seahorse gave him all kind of trouble. But it was a reliable motor. I don't think it ever failed to get him back to the dock. But the one time it lost forward gear. That one time that it got the name, the Chug-a-Lug, was it lost a cylinder. So I think this boat is going to have to be named Chug-a-Lug. Because this is the third trip out and the motor is chugging trying to get in. Especially when I went low RPMs to get up to the dock. Yeah, she was just a so yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to name this boat Chug-a-Lug. Yeah, it kind of pays homage to the old boat. Oh man, I want to fix it so bad. The floor's rotted. I got the floor tore out, the keel's rotted. I'd replaced all that about 4 years ago and did a crappy job. I really didn't know what I was doing at the time, but I just wanted to get it fixed. And it was a crappy job, but it would have held. I mean, it was crappy, but it was held. And you could tell I didn't know what I was doing. And I'd waited like 4 years to start fiberglassing it in, and by then the wood I'd put in had already starting to rot in the corners. I didn't use the right wood because I was going cheap, and so I started tearing it all out. When I went to put fiberglass, I started tearing it all out, and then I wanted to buy this boat. And one of the things I have to do to help recoup some of my money from this boat is I have to sell the motor on the back of that boat. I have to. But anyway, so the boat's name is Chug-a-Lug. She earned it. Let's see if we can get it on the trailer. And we'll check the oil. I'll bring y'all along for that. We'll check the oil. There we go. Camera fell over, and I thought that it was done. I thought it was just gonna be down on my cell phone. It means y'all weren't gonna get no videos for a while. It wouldn't focus, so I smacked it on the side of the boat and got it to focus. So I'll set you up so we can see what we got going on here in the motor. Yeah, that should be good. Pain in the butt taking this off because this will come off sometimes. So let's see what we got for oil. Yep, it came off, so I'm gonna have to fight that for a while. You can see bring the rags. Wow. Swear I didn't make no oil this time. Huh. We're gonna let it sit a couple of days and see what happens, but oil level right there. Yeah. That's where the oil level is. Hard to see on camera, but the oil level's right there. That's where it was when I filled it up to what the manufacturer says, 4.8 quarts. Yep, didn't make none. We'll let it sit overnight and see what happens. Kind of curious if we got water in the fuel know somebody had a Key Largo like this and it would do that and be watering the fuel. We get home, we'll mess with all that. Strange. Let's see if we got any water in this filter. I think we may just have a bad gas issue. It doesn't smell funny. We got water. We got water in the gas. That would be my issue with the running rough and wanting to cut out. That is water in the gas.